I learned this buddy's name, and now he's happy to see me. Hey, Yeti, how are you doing? His name's Yeti. How you doing? All right, I'll give you one first. Yeah, I talked to the owner last time, and I think he starts to recognize me. He's happy to see me, I hope. And yeah, now he's taking from my hand. What a good boy. Good boy, good boy. Yeah, he's such a gentle soul and nice doggy. Today here with another surf report. As you can see, can't really see anything, and it was like this last time. So I thought to myself, oh, maybe this is the end of the current season for me. Maybe I'll need to start again after the daylight savings stuff happens, because then at least there will be a little bit more sun. But the reason I came today is because I got a new surfboard. I got it from Facebook Marketplace, and I think it's really nice to start out with the cheap gear and replace it with more cheap gear until you actually like really commit to the sport. Because I was waxing my board, and because it's my first time doing it, I was doing a horrible job. And as I was doing it, I was like, wow, I'm really glad this is a used board. It's pretty banged up, but because it's so banged up, like I can make mistakes and not have too much remorse about it, right? So I've had multiple times starting a really expensive hobby and then starting out with like the best gear, and then doing it twice and then just like kind of like quitting. I think that kind of stuff is really demoralizing. But yeah, starting out with cheap gear, let's see if you like it or not. If you do, good. You can get good with starter crap gear, and then you can upgrade as you go. And then knowing what you need to upgrade is like a really good indicator of your skill growth, right? So I think that's good. And I thought because it's a new board, I would suck a lot, but I didn't suck that much. Like, in fact, I rode like about the same amount of waves today with the new board. So I guess, I don't know how to interpret that, but that's happening. But unfortunately, I think I kind of overworked my elbow injury, which I still had last time. Now, like, even my tricep is starting to hurt. So I will probably need to take a little bit of a break, because yeah, it's like rest, ice, elevation, and compression. But I'm doing all the other things, but I'm not resting, which is kind of dumb. Okay, well, brought some PB&J today to give to a person who is hungry, but for some reason today I don't see anyone in need of food. But in case they do, I'll provide it. Anyhow, that has been the surf report for today. Yeah, as you can see, waves aren't that great. Not many people surfing, and I'm always the believer I can always learn regardless of the wave conditions. But today, even for me, it was pretty tough to catch anything. Yeah. See y'all.